So good morning, beloved masters. I'm sitting in the sun all day yesterday. I got my chocolate on. So listen, small note before I hit this spot and do some plays today. You have every right to communicate with life. We're dealing with a lot of old programming that has been sustained by judgment. People trying to make you feel silly or immature because of their ignorance to the intelligence within the intuition. When I say communicate with life, I'm talking about you speaking to life, like asking the questions, reflecting. It doesn't necessarily, like, you don't actually have to talk to somebody each and every time. Sometimes it's just a reflective outpouring of intuitive communication about all the things that are going on inside. Some things, like, people need to release. I mean, okay, it's beautiful to be able to communicate with another person and that person be attentive to what you're saying. It's just that the same effect takes place when you recognize the entourage of souls that are always around you each and every moment. It's a hologram, and by no means are you ever alone. Never are you alone. So know that your words, your expressions, the things that you're too insecure to say in front of another person or a group of people, do not fall on deaf ears. We're always listening. There's nothing irresponsible or dumb about communicating with infinite intelligence. It's life. Life is intelligent, period. It's intelligent to communicate with infinite intelligence about the nature of your unfoldment, things that you don't understand that are taking place within your experience that you may be confused about right now. And you don't necessarily have access to a therapist, or you don't feel like talking to somebody who halfway gonna be listening to you and halfway on their phone. You have to trust yourself, beloved. And some of these programs of our insecurities and us feeling less than because of other people's insecurities, we got to heal that. We have to be free to do what we We have to be free to do what we want to do. Free to do what we're guided to do without giving too much energy and credit to other people's judgments and projections and what they think. You ain't here to sell nothing to nobody. You ain't here to prove nothing to nobody. That's why it's a disadvantage to give energy into campaigning or debating with people about what you believe or who you are. Like, once again, you don't have nothing to prove. Just having this conversation yesterday. In the higher realms, we don't even necessarily get down with a bunch of labels and having to defend who we are and claim these identities and titles. I don't walk around telling people I'm commander this and archangel. Slow down. People know me by my work. I let it speak for itself. It's cool. I ain't got to get into all of that. And once again, I'm not in this space of constantly comparing myself or attempting to establish value around other souls. People know you by your fragrance. You don't have to say your name. They can feel your energy whenever you come around. But of course, that's all in the work that you're doing internally, beloved. So listen, you have every right to communicate with life. Things can be confusing sometimes and chaotic and incomprehensible. We're moving through very remarkable experiences that are inexplicable. So a lot of times we will need that reflection time, and we will need the ability to release and communicate and allow that energy to flow through us. Sometimes you don't necessarily need guidance or a guru or somebody to tell you what it is. A lot of times you already know what it is, just more so about you being able to communicate and talk it out. A lot of times you solve your own problems and answer your own questions by talking it out. You may be talking to another person. It's just that it was just you allowing yourself to allow this energy to come out for you to intuitively express the key to what it is that you're dealing with. Once again, the heart knows everything, beloved. You just got to trust yourself. Gym time. Let's get money. Keep grounding. Let's stay present. Love y'all.